Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here, and today the S&P 500 broke down a very critical level, okay? We're gonna talk about that today, and I do want to mention how, in my opinion at least, this is truly a day trader's market, alright? I have some people complain that I don't really swing trade. I do like to swing trade. It's just not the condition for it, in my opinion. Okay, it's like going fishing. I use my fishing tactic with my fishing rod, right? And I try to go fishing, and sometimes the condition isn't right for me to catch the fish. Is it high tide? Is it low tide? Whatever, okay? Just because I'm not catching fish, it doesn't mean my tactic is bad. It's just the condition-wise, it's just not there. Right now, I just don't think it's the right condition to be swing trading because market makers will fake you out. Fake the bulls out, they fake the bears out. Even though this is a downtrend, overall downtrend, within downtrends there are a lot of short squeezes, and they are very violent. Okay, the move to those short squeezes will pull you in. They're bull traps. Got you thinking we're gonna get a relief rally more, and then boom, a very strong move to the downside. It's been happening a lot lately. Anyways, just wanted to mention that. But this is the flow sentiment. 500K premiums or above. Expiration date within 1 month. Okay, trying to look at the big money short term to see, I'm a day trader, so I want to see what the big money thinks short term. 99% in the puts. Some big money coming in at the end of the day. Still seeing a lot of puts, guys. Okay? Going to my Discord here, I wrote a nice little paragraph this morning. Wrote about how with FOMC, NFP, and CPI days, data days. The first move is usually the fake one. Okay? And then I broke it down here. Using price action technical analysis, I said 395 to 96 is the critical zone, critical support zone. That's based on the multi-year orange line right here in this picture. If SPY test there again, I will only look for longs if 398 resistance is cleared. Meaning, if it bounces off that level and it clears 398, I'll look for calls. All right. And then I wrote here, first support is at 4. Okay, so basically that was my plan for calls. For the bear case, if SPY loses 402. Or even loses 395.6. But I put here, if SPY loses 402, 398, then 395 to 396 is back in play. Below 395, I had a support target around 392 to 393. Below that, 386, 384 to 380, which we talked about those levels yesterday. Okay? So, did I stay true to my plan? Well, right here, my first trade of the day was not perfect. Okay, because this candle right here broke past the 398 resistance zone. I did not enter there. I entered on the back test of the 400 level because that was also my resistance level. Well, and back test that support, and I wrote it up to 403. Had a small position left and was able to ride the rest up to 44. Took profit. Entered another put. This one I called it out. Told the group, okay, that SPY's in base mode. 400 must hold. For bull scenario, or 398 and 395 back in play, which is less likely to hold. I wrote it there. Okay? I also write here, best time to turn bearish or buy puts is if 400 fails. Put in 398 and 395 to 396 back in play. I put it weaker. Weaker means I don't believe it's going to hold. Okay? Did I stay true to the strategy? Yes, I did. Bought the breakout. Gave us a nice little back test as resistance, but kept on pushing. 395, 396 did not hold. Okay? So I try to give the group the best technical analysis, the best trade alerts, the best notes that I can give them to make this trading day as easy as possible. Okay? And I hope I'm doing that. I hope I'm succeeding. Because otherwise, I feel like I'm failing sometimes. But, I'm trying, guys. Anyways, let me turn that was the intraday analysis, pretty good trading day. Let me turn your attention to the daily chart here. Now, I mentioned yesterday the 404 level. This was also mentioned in Discord, but I mentioned in yesterday's video the 404 level. Where did that come from? This trend line right here, I'll make it a little thicker, comes from the January 2022 high, connects to the February 10th, 2022 high. Okay? And I did mention we had a false breakout of that trend line, which added to our bearish sentiment. Okay, I was already bearish when we broke down this multi-year triangle pattern that's based on this blue line right here, which I talked about. If you've been watching Uncle Charles's video for the past 2-3 weeks, you know what I'm talking about the multi-year triangle pattern. I was bearish, okay? And it kept on pushing, so I'm glad that it aged well, all right? And I mentioned yesterday, do not, and I've been mentioning all week, do not get bullish unless 406 is cleared. You can long at a critical support, which is that, you know, that multi-year support level around 395 396, but don't get bullish or short-term bullish until we clear 406. That level has served as resistant all week. And today, I mentioned yesterday about this trend line from January to February high, 404, and we got a perfect rejection from there. And now we getting that lower low now, closing below this multi-year trend line. Okay, orange multi-year trend line. I'll zoom out just in case anybody forgot what this multi-year trend line is. Okay, it connects all the way over here to the January 2018 high to the February 2020 high. Okay, we broke down that level today. Yesterday and the day before we had some bounces. Today we lost that. Very bearish. Do I think we're gonna get a relief rally soon? Of course, eventually we're gonna get a relief rally, but that's like a Nostradamus prediction right there. Okay, because I don't know exactly when we're gonna get a relief rally. All I know is the support and resistance levels that I'm going to use. Okay, for me to be bullish, it needs to clear 396, this multi-year trend line. I'm just gonna simply follow the price action. I'm not gonna try to predict. I'm not gonna anticipate. I'm just gonna react in real time, and I will use my back test and go strategy. Definitely check out the video on the back test and go strategy in the description below. But I will not be bullish unless above 396. As long as below 396, because we broke down that critical level, so we might get a back test of it as resistant. And if we reject there, I'm gonna favor more downside. My 392 and 393 zone already hit. I have a price target around 386. If that fails, 384, then the big one at 380. Okay, 392 to 393 was nothing more than a previous supply and demand zone. Okay, that's all it is. That's how I find my support and resistance. Just previous supply and demand zones. Showed you guys yesterday. This is around the 385 to 386 zone right there. Okay, and below that is the 380.3 level, based on my fib levels that I got from March low all the way to January high. Okay, guys, so that, just please pay attention to the price action. Let it guide you. Watch my education videos where I explain how I trade using these support resistant levels. Okay, but basically what I'm telling you, if you are a bull, I don't care if you're a bull or a bear, I just care if you follow the strategy. So if you are a bull, look for calls if it's above 396. Above 396, we'll put about 400, then 403 in play. Above 403, put 46 in play, and above 46, we can get a squeeze up to 410, then 415. Okay? Best to turn bullish when we start clearing resistant levels. Today, we was just knocking out support levels. That's the best time to turn bearish, as long as we're below 396. Next one is 392 and 393. If we lose that support level, that's your sign that 386 or 385 is in play, then 380. All right, guys, and it's weird. Big drop with the SPY, but the VIX just pretty much chopped all day, okay? So, critical, we have a support at 32.3, 30.2, and if we lose that, very bearish, putting 28 in play, 25.75, okay? Bearish VIX, bullish SPY, okay? But if the SPY, if the VIX start pushing up, I got next resistance at 33.42, got one around 35.6 and 36.6. Then of course 37.5 and 39 above that. Basically what I'm saying to you is, if VIX start clearing resistant, that's bullish. A bullish VIX, bearish SPY. Alright, guys. QQQ came right down to our support. I had a support level around 288-ish. Okay. So far that's holding a bit in the aftermarket. Okay. But I will be more bullish if we can recapture that 298 resistance level. It was a very critical support level all week. We lost it today. If we can recapture that, that puts 300, 304.5, and 307 back in play. All right? Don't turn bullish unless a resistance is clear. Do not try to call a bottom. Okay, I do have support at 288.2, 282, and 276. All right. So remember, don't turn bullish unless a resistance is clear, starting with that 298 level. Dow Jones also very bearish. All right. Don't turn bullish unless it clears 322.73, putting 325 back in play, then 329ish. As long as below 322, my price targets are 319, which is there now. Then below that is 315, 312.9, and then 310.5. Okay, guys, the trend is your friend. IWM, the big level it lost today was 172.8. Do not turn bullish unless that level is cleared with 174.4, 175.7, then 178.5 back in play. Okay, guys, as long as below 172.82, continue to be bearish. All right, 168.7, then 165.7 back in play. All right, Tesla had a nice trade with I called this out in Tesla, but basically had a very critical support level around the 765.7. I gave it a zone, 765, 766. If that was lost, I was bearish. Next price target being 717 to 718 zone. Didn't quite hit that yet. It did reject all the way from our 796 to 797 resistance zone first before taking out this. Okay, so maybe we'll hit 717 tomorrow. But we got to watch for that potential back test, which is the 765 to 766 resistance zone. Very critical. As long as below 717, then 700.5 is in play. Do not turn bullish unless it's above 766. Okay, we got to clear some resistant levels. All right, Apple very bearish as well. All right, I had some support around 146.5 ish. All right, we dropped to around there. So if that fails, 143, then 139, then 135.5 back in play. Okay, so 146.5 must hold. Clear this 147.5 based on this pink trend line right here to put 150, 152.5, and then 154.5 back in play, guys. So remember, I can't give you guys predictions. I can't see the future. I am Uncle Charters, not Miss Cleo. But I can give you scenarios that you guys can watch out for. The best thing to do is react in real time. If you struggle with that, consider joining my Discord. All right, you don't have to. Uncle Charles will do his best with his YouTube videos to help you and answer your questions in the comment section. But just know, at least I believe I can help you more on my Discord. And also, if you like my content on YouTube, I think you will love my content on the Discord. Either way, Uncle Charles will still be here and do the best he can to help with what he can. Okay, I can't give you predictions, but I can give you some good support and resistant levels. All right, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, family is important, and Uncle Charles loves you. Peace.